for the streams live. Okay, hello, greetings, salutations, and welcome to a special edition of the Mega Man X-Athon. I wasn't going to do this before because X4 tired me out, but with me I have my special guest, Jason Handley. Yes, he's Jason too. But I'll tell you right now, he's better than me in the Mega Man X games, and he's about to show you because I was not about to do X5 and X6. No, I wasn't. Wasn't gonna happen. And sure as hell wasn't doing 7 and 8. We're not touching that today. Ever, in fact. So we're gonna start off with Mega Man X5. He's new to the controller for the Switch, but he's got this covered. So you go right ahead, Jay. Do your thing.
Alright.
Starting with X5.
Hello everybody.
Legacy Collection.
Today, this is Galleon H41, aka Jason Handley, and I'm here with a very good friend of mine.
Did we do introductions already?
So let's begin Mega Man X5.
And we'll show the intro, of course. Thing is, I loved the anime style of both X4 and 5, and it's like I saw this, I'm like, like the music was such a throwback.
Yep. Because as most people probably already know, X5 was supposed to be the last game in the series.
But seeing as how there are 3 more sequels after this, we kind of know how that happened.
Oh yeah, they basically did it without Keiji Inafume's permission. Because this was supposed to lead into the Mega Man Zero series.
Yes, it was. I'm just trying to make sure I get the. Now, for those who didn't that had troubles commenting while on Facebook, I found out the reason why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the comments on Facebook on my phone, as soon as I can get the screen listed there. But you'll still be able to. I'll still be able to comment or react to the comments on YouTube and Twitch on my other chat program. Oh, excuse me. Ah. Check your controls first and your options.
Oh sure.
There it is. Alright. Just make sure everything is where you want it to be.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're good to go.
Alright. Wait for the sirens to pass because I hate those damn things. Okay. Yo, Jackie, what's good? How you doing? Oh, and I also found out why my chat comes in 15 seconds later. Because it's a service I have to pay for if I want it within 5 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. Restream has that service. If I get lots of other options, but since I'm doing this free, it has to be, the chat will come in like 5 seconds later instead of 15 seconds later. It's $20 a month, which I don't have right now, so I'm going to have to shut up for this. But I'd like to see the chat in real time, so one day I'll do that.
Okay. Now for this playthrough, I will be playing as Zero.
Okay. Let's see if the code works.
There we go.
Oh, I heard the thing. Okay, so let's see. In the year 21XX, Mega Man X Episode 5. Yo, is it just me or does Dynamo look like a hipster?
You're not wrong. He definitely does look like a hipster.
The colony is still alive. What colony? Y'all saw the playthrough of X4, right? And 3? Was there a colony mentioned?
No.
Okay then. I can let fall at any time. Please let me do it now. Yo, my man, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, please let me do it now. Let me let it fall. Please, Daddy. All I have to do is go back to the Earth and scatter the virus.
See, and that's why I had to change the script for the version of X5 that I'm working on.
Mysterious voice. Gee, who's that? Like, we don't know by now. I'm beginning to think. Well, no. See, the story says Dr. Kane built Sigma, and Sigma went rogue, right?
Yes.
But honestly, the way Sigma acts, you think Dr. Wily built him.
Yeah, but considering that you got infected by the virus, what can you do?
So yeah, also, yep, there's my Facebook thingy. So, now Facebook decides to show. It's showing here because I commented on it, and I can respond from here too. Well, either way, I can see Facebook comments now. I can see YouTube comments, and I can see Twitch comments. So there. You can, it's the boring story. Let's just skip the shit. Come on. Bottom line, Hunter Base said, Zero, go do this thing. Because really, aside from a select few, who really plays the X games for the story? I do. Like I said, a select few. So I covered my bases here.
Although, the story is worth it.
Really?
Yep, especially with the versions that I've been working on. See, for the past year or so, I've been helping to tweak and proofread the scripts.
Nice. But is it really worth, now, please tell me though, are you helping proofread the script for X4?
No. But X4's story is essentially the same. That one did not get butchered like the rest.
Really? So it wasn't butchered when you heard, what am I fighting for?
I don't think so, but the problem is the horrible voice acting, but we already know about that, so
oh yes,
there's no point in bringing
let us
that
fight
up.
valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Rebel Force. The most powerful army in history! Sure.
Sure you are.
I hate this, 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 God, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Oh wait! You know by doing this though, you lose X's 4th armor, right?
No big deal.
Zero. Okay.
Since this is vanilla X5, we're just going to be playing as Zero for the most part.
Alright, so no X for this playthrough.
Well, until it's time for us to get the rest of the other parts.
Now, are you gonna, now here's the thing though. Who are you getting the heart tanks for?
Zero.
Can you handle playing as X at the end without any heart tanks or whatever?
Well, that shouldn't be an issue because we're gonna try to make sure that the colony gets destroyed.
Okay, good luck with that. RNG absolutely sucks. If you get the bad ending, there's nothing wrong with that. But still, Mega Man X6 doesn't even acknowledge the fact that there was a bad ending in this because, as he said, they did this without Inafune's permission.
Right. Although, despite that, X6's story is actually pretty damn good. It's just the translation is awful.
Is it just me or is Alia kind of hot? I mean, look at that side.
No, it's not just you. No, there was like some kind of rumor that her and X become a couple at some point, but we don't really know about that.
Okay, yeah.
Especially since in the manga, he did have a girlfriend.
Did he now?
Yes, her name is Marte. She was a mermaid who worked with Launch Octopus.
Wait, so it wasn't Mermaid Woman?
Yes.
Mermaid Woman. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I love the last hit. You said,
Yeah.
By the way, I moved the camera up here so you can see. So you can see any achievements that pop up on the top left side of it. You can see because I was told by a good friend that I should move the camera up so at the very least we can do that.
Absolutely.
There we go. That's oh, wait. Oh no, that's not Sigma. Sorry. Now the world is engulfed in a virus, and it's up to us to stop it before it takes over the whole world. Gee, doesn't that sound familiar? Fighting under under a world governed in a virus. Well, it's not Resident Evil, I can tell you that.
No. Even though it would be funny if the two series influenced each other in some way.
It wouldn't surprise me. Well, if you're going to keep talking about the voice acting before, maybe you should act out the script. Act out the script ourselves for fun. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
That might be interesting. Maybe we'll do that on an episode of Double Tape. I'll talk to Sean about that. Basically, what they're saying here, you gotta go through 4 stages, collect the parts for the Enigma cannon. And just as Johnny said, Enigma is a proper name because it's a goddamn mystery how this thing's supposed to work in the first place.
Yeah, because when I normally do a playthrough of X5, I try to see if I can actually get the Enigma to fire, and there's been a couple of times where I pulled it off, and it's only very, very rare that it's very rare that the shuttle fails on me. Very rare.
Sure, you don't have to yell, I'm right here. Now, here's the thing, what I can't stand. What I don't like is, I think it's Squid Adler stage. Is that Squid? Wait, I want to see. Yeah, this is the original version, or no? They changed it for the original names, and if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so which one are you going to be first?
We'll go for Grizzly Slash first.
1 to 0.
You know what? We're just gonna go straight through. No.
Crescent? No. It's supposed to be Grizzly Slash, isn't it?
Well, for us, that was the case. Because there's actually a big trivia with that.
We already know. Oh, for those of you who don't know, they changed the names back to the original names for the X5 games because most of the Maverick bosses were named after members of the band Guns N' Roses by then Mega Man X5 translator Allison Court, who you might know as Claire Redfield from the Resident Evil games. But if you want to go even further back than that, she was also Lydia from the Beetlejuice cartoon, and she was Jubilee from the X-Men cartoon.
Also, she was also the main character from Big Monkey Couch. You remember that one as well.
So she's got a resume a mile long. An awesome woman.
And she did it because her husband
At the time.
Was a Guns N' Roses fan.
Yeah. So they changed a lot of the names to suit the members of Guns N' Roses. But in the Legacy Collection, they made it the original name. So you don't get Duff McWhalen. Here you get Tidal Whale. I'm like, bleh. I'd rather Duff McWhalen. It sounds fucking terrible, but that's why it's good.
Well, me personally, the names are pretty cool. Both names are pretty cool. I am used to American.
Oh sure, take the safe down. That's another thing I couldn't stand about this game, by the way. There's like a text almost everywhere.
Yeah, I can see that. It gets
can't hear over the explosion. Since there's really no voices in this game like that. How's that sounding, Jackie? Let me know. I'll lower the game volume just a bit. Raise up us a little bit. Alright, let me know how that sounded. You know, after you type and then 15 seconds later I'll see it.
Although, it also doesn't help that there were some voice lines that were actually removed.
You are 0. Here's the thing. Now, continuity error. How does Dr. Light know 0? Dr. Light created these capsules years before X went into battle. He had these set around the world. So, how does Dr. Light know who Zero is?
Very good question. That we don't really have an answer for. As I had said in the chat, I'd like to think that Dr. Light was an advanced AI that was in the capsules. Although, you can't help but wonder, sometimes the places for these are quite random. Case in point, in X2, on top of a dinosaur base?
I thought you were about to say on top of Old Smoky.
You're not wrong about that.
Uh-huh. So yeah, Zero does not collect the armor. If you couldn't read it, basically he's holding them safe for X.
Yep.
So when X gets home, X gets home from grocery shopping, he can have all his armor. Like, Zero, honey, did you get the armor? Yeah, X, I'm just missing the helmet. Oh shit, helmet! I'm just missing the helmet. What happened, Zero? Oh, don't worry, I'm just fighting Crescent Grizzly over here. Like, Roger, I'll let you get back to it. Reopens old wounds, huh? Give me your ball. He's asking for his crystal ball. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Jackie loves it. This is way too easy, especially with Zero. It's like, you just look at tore through half his health already.
Well, unlike X4, this game's actually designed around Zero.
You saw how broken X was with the ultimate on the bit.
Oh yeah.
Fanfic? No. Me? Nah. No. Please, like 1,000,001 people haven't already shipped X and Zero.
Yeah. Due to the dialogue in these games. And yet they both, yet they both have girlfriends. The irony.
Damn, I drank that water too fast.
Oh, it actually fixed that typo. Nice.
What?
Crystal Ball, in the original version, they actually misspelled it with an I instead of a Y.
Okay. Saved it, huh? Because this is not me doing this. No. There's one particular stage that the reason why I'm having you do this is... Oh, look! It's... Disco Man? And he wants to play with X and Zero. You hear that, right? You're reading this, he's like, can X and Zero come out and play? A threesome between this guy and them. Okay, I'll stop now. It's, Tidal Whale stage isn't the one that bothers me. It's
the next stage that we'll be doing.
Oh god. Well, the one with you, the ship, the what is it? The ski sled thingy, and having to collect all those 8 dots. Yeah, I can't do that. I did it on the PS4. And I was killing myself. I was in so much pain and frustration.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I
get it. It wouldn't be my story to read. It wouldn't, I'm telling you. It would not be my story to read at all, because I'm sure 1,000,001 people have already done it. There's nothing I could probably type up that someone already hasn't thought of. Excuse me. Now, do you think you can get all 8 dots on one playthrough when that time comes?
Yes, I can.
Okay, have fun with that. Because it won't be me. No, in all seriousness, I think as far as X5 goes, that is the hardest part of this game. Everything else is cake.
I got you.
Oh, the game story? Well, I mean, it's not, yeah. she wants to know should we let people, because people want to read the main story. So let's not skip it so fast.
Sure.
I mean, honestly, the way Dynamo's legs are positioned there with the eye, making that area to come to her stance while she's like screaming into a microphone. I swear you think Cygnus was her father, where that positioning is. And he's like, hey, Cygnus is like, no, you're fine. Sigma over here like, yeah, get that! Like, like, I'll move the camera down a bit so you can actually see what I mean. But you can see Sigma's like, yeah, I got the muscles, man! Like, look at him. Whew. See, easy.
Well, the game is much easier if you're playing Zero anyway.
Yeah, but here's the fucked up part. If you get shitty enough RNG that the shuttle actually fails, you have a very weak X for the final stages.
Unfortunately.
Oh, they were never destroyed. They just did a shade away, shade away.
Basically, they just keep coming back.
I will say I do like the remix of this. This is what the music here.
This is Bubblecraft State from Man X-Athon. Great theme.
It was, and I will still stand by. I know I kind of ran this point into the ground earlier, but X1 and X4 has the best music bar none. But that doesn't take away from the music of X2 and 3. Some of the tracks on those were really good. It's just that my personal opinion is X1 and 4 are the best amongst them. But I will never say the music for the X games, any of them whatsoever, are terrible.
X3's OST can be a bit because how repetitive it is, but like I would say if I had a favorite soundtrack, oh, definitely X1.
When you talk about Mega Man games as a whole, soundtrack-wise, to me, nothing beats the OST from Mega Man 2 in the NES. I mean, it's the ultimate classic. To this day, there's more cover bands and music of the musics from Mega Man 2 than any other Mega Man game in the legacy.
True. Now, I would say the only soundtrack that's a bit would be Mega Man 1's.
Yeah, but it's memorable. It is still memorable because it got remixed in several instances.
Oh yeah, it definitely did. Let's see. Now, of course, you can't go wrong with 2.
No.
2's soundtrack is awesome. It's
Metal,
amazing.
Metal Man for life.
Well, Quick Man for me.
Okay, I respect that. I wholeheartedly respect it. The reason why I like Metal Man is multiple reasons. One, his music is the best in my personal opinion, and his weapon is the most powerful throughout Mega Man Legacy.
Oh yeah, one of the most busted weapons in the series.
Seriously, how are you weak to your own weapon? Like, literally, one shot kills you from your own weapon.
Oh yeah. And of course, his proper weakness is Quick Boomerang.
If you don't use the Metal Blades.
Yep. Although, depending on the order that you use, you might not have it.
You know what scared me in terms of the Mega Man games as a whole, all the way back when? Mega Man 3 fighting the Doc Robots, because I did not expect the ghosts of the Mega Man 2 bots to come back.
Honestly, that, even though Mega Man 3 is pretty great, that's the one downside to that one that I just can't stand. The Doc Robots, bad design.
Oh, Jackie wants to know, are there any flashy segments that she should be worried about because she's a collector? Right now, I mean, just don't pay too much attention, kind of look away from this. Zero does get a little bit flashy from time to time.
Yes,
So
he does.
I would say maybe dim the lighting a bit and just don't look too close. So for the record, for anybody who's watching on Facebook, I'm also watching on Facebook on my phone, so I can respond to comments there right now. I should have thought of that when I was streaming before, so because I got a few comments I couldn't respond to. People got mad at me. Long time no see. I am here to secure the ocean's nearest. Wait, wrong voice. Has run high. Yeah, hold on. I keep slipping up. The hunter base, it has run high. The Enigma requires a large amount of hydrogen, so you must want the ocean in order to proceed. Proceed. Produce hydrogen. Precisely. Please cooperate. I've already been infected. Injected. That makes as much sense, though. Yeah. You know what? They're gonna fight. Skip it. That's the whole point. They fighting.
Now, one other thing is one of my favorite games in the series, and this is kind of controversial, is Mega Man 5.
Nothing wrong with that because, I mean, past 4, it got a little bit mundane for me.
Yeah, because honestly, part of the problem is there were too many games coming out in rapid succession, and that's honestly what killed the franchise.
For me, would you believe that when I played Mega Man 6 for the very first time, I was in the city at my cousin's house, and I put the cartridge in, I didn't turn it off until I beat the game. Literally 2 hours, played through Mega Man 6, beat it.
That's totally fair. Mega Man 6 is actually my first classic Mega Man game, and Mega Man X2 was my first Mega Man game, period.
My first Mega Man game that I ever played at all was Mega Man 2 because I had rented it from the video stores. You know, you remember video stores, those things? When we used to rent stuff. Oh, excuse me. But, yeah, when we played Mega Man 2 and I loved it, and I didn't know much about Mega Man as a whole. I'm like, this is an awesome character. So then I never even got my hands on the original Mega Man until years and years later. Oh, fight back immediately. What is this? Oh, it's Disco Man.
And then, unfortunately, Mega Man 5 doesn't get a lot of the praise that it's really due because what it really did for the most part was just like enhance the formula just a bit more, just fine tune it.
Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you. You're the famous and persistent hunter. What's it to you? Well, to stretch a point, I want to disturb what you're doing. Oh, don't worry. I just want to disturb you. I don't intend to kill you. But you wish to fight to the death, don't you? So I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You think you're so cool. You don't care what I say. In that case, have it your way. I'll fight you until you die. I mean, sorry, that's kind of the voice I gave you, period. Oh, his music's all kind of electric disco over here. Oh, big deal, you took a hit.
No big deal.
I make him sound slow. Well, that's because he was, like, pausing in between the text, so that's how it came out. Just as I thought, you are strong. You never let up. I'll retreat with this result, but I advise you to relax a little, or you'll die from all the stress. Well, adios, amigo!
He's not wrong.
I mean, Meh. I cannot have unsteady.
Now, time for the stage that everybody hates.
Oh yeah, I can't do this. I'm not doing it. Never going to do it again. No. This is all you, buddy.
No worries.
Volt Kraken. I thought it was somebody else. I got the name wrong.
No big deal.
Ready?
Okay, first things first. What I'm going to do is change this rapid fire. Only for this part. There's one. Two.
And he missed it.
And I missed it.
So now you gotta die.
I'll deal with it later.
No. We gotta do this now. Do it. Get it.
Okay.
Get the whole thing. We are going to get. He is gonna get this thing.
Well, see, normally I'd be going for a perfect playthrough, but
Oh, we don't do perfect playthroughs here. We're casual. I just want him to get this because I suffered with this forever on the PS4. This was nightmare-inducing. Like, I had time to do it.
ah, shit.
Yeah. Shade Wing.
Sorry. And I missed it.
See?
Down I go.
That's proof positive that nobody's perfect. Just continue.
Yeah.
And you have infinite continue, so I'm gonna do the thing. 1. 2. Oh, you
I missed it.
Yeah.
Now, normally I am able to get it in one shot, but just not today.
It happens. Oh, Jackie said Battletoad stage again.
No.
That's what this is.
No.
5, 6. I got this.
7. Got it.
All right. See, you got all 8. Awesome. There you go.
Try not to mention Battletoads.
No.
Mm-hmm. It is a doable thing. It is perfectly doable. I did it on the PS4. He did it on the Switch. Whee! 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 Yay! The door has been broken. I wonder what's inside. Proceed with care. And that's another capsule, the headpiece. Hmm. Special weapons use less energy as well, which is good.
That's why, honestly, X4 has honestly one of my favorite armors in the series.
Ultimate.
No, the armor that it's based off of, the 4th armor.
Yeah, the 4th armor is good. I will give it that. Basically, we have to find cartridges or whatever that still work here. You just jump over it and I save the guy. Opening doors. Like the text that happens in between the stages is not really so important because it's just basically telling you stuff that you already know. You have to swipe at those electric doodads and that's how you open the doors.
Yeah, sometimes there is a bit of story or lore stuff that you wouldn't know about unless the alien actually told you though.
But it's not terribly important that we show those. Like the in-between stuff in between stages in the main story, sure, we'll skip that. But when it comes to the in-game stuff in the middle of the stages, that's...
Oh, actually, I should do that without getting hit.
Oh, nice.
That never happens. Okay.
First time for everything, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Get that on top. Get on the bottom.
And we're good to go.
With X, it'll be a lot easier because you can just shoot them from a distance. But 0 is the advanced play, and that's what we're doing now. Well, he's doing. Me is watching. He is playing for Wii. On the Switch.
Thank you and good night.
Uh-huh. Now get there, hurry! 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 Fuck!
Damn it!
Oh! Oh, that was gorgeous! The door was like, no. I'm gonna stay closed. I got there.
What the?
Hurry up!
Controls messed up on me.
Move forward.
They weren't working.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see what's going
That
on.
happens once in a while. I think it's a drift on the... You better now?
Yeah, it's back to normal.
Yeah, that happened to me from time to time with X4. But it's okay. You got this. It's gotta go slow with it. Alright. Help! Help! Help, thanks. Oh. You just have to touch them to help them. It's like, I gotta wonder, what is Zero doing for them that gives them so much life? Can they teleport back in? Don't try to shoot it. You know better than that. There we go.
Can't fall through the triangle.
Nah, I can't. I didn't know you could go up at a diagonal and go like that.
Yeah, you can only do that once you get the tidal waves ability. Definitely comes in handy.
Duff McWin. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Duff McWin. How Zero just enters the room like that? He's like... Volt Kraken. Zero, I never thought you'd come. Here. It must be an emergency. You assumed right. You don't need me to explain anymore, do you? Always so pushy. You haven't changed. At all. I made the right choice when I resigned as a hunter. I don't want to be a rude jerk like you. Oh, come on. I just have a hard time listening to your babble. You know what I want, don't you? You're free to take such a worthless thing, but what a simpleton you are. Even if you get it, you can't change the fate of the Earth. Every Reploid has been infected by the virus and become a maverick. Yep, he's been infected.
Yeah.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. He's like, relax, I'll put you out of your misery. Goodbye, Volt Crackhead. I will say I like Volt Kraken's design amongst the Reploids here. Amongst the Mavericks that you fight. Volt Kraken's design is pretty interesting. He reminds me of, oh, who's that girl? What was her name? Leviathan, I think, was it?
Oh, you mean from Mega Man Zero?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was awesome. I loved her outfit.
Oh, yeah.
We got DNA from the boss we just defeated. This DNA, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
You already know what's
this. Okay, we're definitely going to want to go with energy this time.
Okay. And heart energy thing. $12 to go.
Okay,
I said one more to do.
now we take on who we would know as Dr. Izzy Glow.
Mm-hmm. Shining Firefly? Honestly, that has to be the stupidest name for a Maverick I've seen yet. Come in. What's up, honey? What is it? Oh, heat it up? So heat it up. Microwave it. All of it? Go for it. It's fine. No problem. Just bring me a bottle of water. Oh. In this thing. Sorry. Yeah, each state. And by the way, it's the wifey. I'm wifey. See? Kelsey Asher name, my awesome fiance. Isn't that amazing? She in that red. She looks great in that, doesn't she? You have to remain first, okay? Yeah, actually, Jackie, each stage you lose an hour because the space colony is going to collide with the Earth in 16 hours. Like in reality, though, the world would be panicking as hell.
And this is the only Mega Man game that has something like that.
Yep, all the others are meh.
Are pretty open-ended. In fact, this one kind of holds your hand when it comes to it. In fact, if you pay attention to what Cygnus is telling you during the mission briefings, he's actually telling you the proper boss order to go in.
Yeah, that and also the Mega Man 6 intro builds off the good ending to this one. So it's like, well, yeah, because Keiji Mifune, yeah, you know you can eat those.
That's why I'm taking it. That's why when it comes to Black Zero, I always found it a bit weird that he has the virus cluster. Makes no sense.
Because the virus powers him up, and it's also relegated in the gameplay too.
Yeah.
I mean, just like Johnny said, not everybody can win a computer virus and go, oh, that's that good shit.
or if it was a bat of it, cannonball!
Oh, I would. I'd jump right into that and slurp it up like, oh, you guys want some? Oh, so only the black ones are vulnerable.
Yep.
Alrighty.
But only from the front. Ooh, so close.
It's all right. Don't worry about perfect run. That's not what we're here to achieve.
Don't worry.
We're here to just beat this game. But yeah, X6 opens up with the good ending to this. So it's like the bad ending was pointless. And even more so, why should the ending be determined by RNG? That's really the one thing that kind of makes me shy away from this particular X game.
And for some reason, they decided to combine elements of both endings. Which was a strange decision.
Oh, can't you destroy some of those things?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, because I know one of them hides something.
Yep.
I do remember that.
And here it is, right here.
And what is it hiding?
A capsule.
Oh, awesome. Arms. Ah, the parts to the Falcon armor. That's what this is.
Yep. And the Falcon armor's kind of busted in this game.
So you agree with Johnny? Because I was about to ask that. Because they said the Falcon armor basically lets you fly for a limited amount of time, but you're invincible while doing so. This was just kind of forgettable. I can't even help it right now.
Honestly, X5 soundtrack has some really good shit.
I believe it does, but it's just like a lot of it was forgettable for me. 1 and 4, again, like I said, the best. But I can't really remember too many of these because I didn't play this that often.
Gotcha.
I was into 1 through 4. 1 was great. 2 was, you saw the trouble I had with that. 3 was.
Actually, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't watch
I
this one?
think I was busy with work at the time.
All right. Well, feel free to watch the replay. But 3, you saw that, and 4 was just, once I did the Ultimate, I was like, fuck this. 1, 2, and 3 gave me a really hard time for a while. I was like, you know what? I'm going to cheat right at this thing. I'm going to have my cake and eat it too. Thank you.
Thank you for the trick.
However, I find you fascinating. You know, there's a theory going around that he's Dr. Wily. Like, Dr. Wily transferred his consciousness into him after, not Surges, not Violin. What was the other one? It was Violin, Surges, and who's the other one from X2?
Violent Surges and Agile.
And Agile. So I think it was Surges, yeah.
Yes. Surges.
He transferred his consciousness into him after Surges.
That's an interesting theory. I'll have to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if he did transfer,
All right.
if he did transfer Wily, if Wily did transfer his consciousness to him like that, he wouldn't have said what he just said.
Yeah, possibly.
So that kind of negates that theory, but it's an interesting one nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
He does look like Wily, though.
A little bit. No, we don't speak of Dr. Wily. Bye, honey. Here, love you too. Bye. We do not speak of Dr. Wily. No.
No.
That's a game I am avoiding streaming. Was that 8?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mega Man.
we do not speak of that. No, which one was it? Which one was it? 7 or 8, where it embedded itself into my brain as a nightmare. You hear jump, jump, slide,
It's 8.
slide, jump, jump, slide, slide. That's all. I couldn't stand that. Jackie, you thought some of these stages were Battletoad-esque? Wait, you play Mega Man 8.
Yeah, that one is another one I can get through without too much trouble, but still, that is an infamous one, and it literally blocked a lot of people from ever finishing it.
Yep. The Enigma's dead. This thing's complete. That's what they're saying. It should work fine while we're ready.
Yeah, sure it is.
Uh-huh. I'll be if this succeeds, though. What if it does?
I will be shocked because this will be the second time I pulled it off with all 4 parts. Because usually, when you get all 4 parts, it usually fails.
Uh-huh.
That's been my experience all these years.
The energy, power angle, everything is clear. All right, blast off! He's so excited. Okay, we get it. Blast off.
Five,
Didn't have to say
4.
it 3 times.
And it failed, as we expected.
Mm-hmm. Give us a report. Negative. Only destroyed 62%.
Which basically gives us an extra hour.
Mm-hmm. We delayed the time of impact. Yeah. Curses. Who says that? I'm like,
Very few people.
Kuvak. For those of you who don't know, that's damn it in Klingon.
Oh, I see.
Now we need the shuttle parts. So basically what this story is, I'm just going to give you the cliff notes if it goes by too fast, but read it anyway. There's basically saying the space shuttle operation. And now you have to go through the other 4 stages to get what, and seriously, Douglas, put on some pants, man. I can see your underwear. You see this, but then Zero's no better wearing a diaper for 5 games.
You can say the exact same thing about X too.
No. X is color coordinated, okay? Zero, if you wanted to be color coordinated, his pants or shorts or whatever the fuck that is should have been red, not white.
Well, we can blame his father for that one.
Mm-hmm. So Dr. Wily's underwear fetish. Gotcha.
It's just as bad as his fetish for Gutsman.
Yeah, Gutsman came back how many times?
A lot.
Wait, I didn't mean to segue into it, but let me get back on track here. Basically, the first 4 stages were to get the parts to try to make the cannon work, which had failed. The next 4 stages to make the shuttle work, and seeing that they sort of 62% of the thing, I'm guessing the shuttle's likely going to succeed now. Yeah, everybody's optimistic, whatever. They're going to try to get this to work. I only hope it's a space shuttle. We can't waste any time. Let me describe the 4 Mavericks that we don't need a description of. We're just going to go in and whoop their asses.
You want me to just speed through it?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
This part we can speed through.
Okay.
There we go. So who's first on this? Oh, we got almost the document was almost complete. That reminds me, you're gonna get all the parts and stuff, right?
You mean all the armor?
All armor series, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
This isn't going to be a complete run, but it's going to be as close to that as possible.
At least get Dark Necrobat. Yeah. At least we're gonna get the armors, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the thing is, the way this game is, you would have to kill yourself and get game over a couple of times on purpose and purposely waste hours.
Yeah, to build up. I believe you build up the strength of the Mavericks.
Yes.
So since they're stronger, they give a better reward, certain better rewards for better equipment adaptation, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. That's how that works. More attacks. No.
Give me.
That's that good shit. Ooh, constellations. Oh.
And they spawn
Spikes. No.
And bats.
And excuse me, that wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary, that verb, but it was fine.
No big deal.
You know, Jackie, you're not the only one to think that. You know, someone could actually...
Oh, yeah. When I first played this game, when it first came out, my first automatic thought was, is he related to Sigma?
Yeah. Or
everybody falls for that one.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be helped.
Johnny even said it. He said it sounded remarkably like Sigma. I thought it was Sigma in disguise.
Yep.
So yeah. You want to play a Mega Man X game that does not have Sigma in it? Play Mega Man X Command Mission. There is absolutely no sign of Sigma whatsoever in that game. Although, I will admit, I was shocked by Spider.
Oh, yeah.
I'm mad I didn't see it sooner. Colonel Reddips is Spider. Because Spider is just Reddips backwards. And vice versa.
Yep.
Okay.
And we have a sub-tank here.
Yay!
Time for Act 2.
Hooray!
And we'll be able to pick up the heart tank here, too.
Awesome. You know, as far as the armors go in this game, though, my absolute least favorite is the tanky one.
The Gaia armor.
The Gaia armor. I hate that thing.
I don't blame you.
But it's necessary to get certain other things. It's just, it's a bad-looking armor, and it's really, really slow.
Yeah, it's meant to be slow, so I don't hold that against it.
All right, go get lunch, Jackie.
No, that's down there. So flip.
I see it. You can get it though. Without getting hurt.
Nope.
Not in this one. But it's doable. You just
yeah.
gotta jump precisely. That's another thing that sucks about this game. Me, I'd be pulling my hair out of that kind of frustration.
Yeah, if I'd been able to get hit by the bats in time, I would have been able to do it no problem.
Yeah, if you get hit by the bats, you get the invincibility frames.
This would have been worse. It would have been worse if I had the speedster upgrade, but I don't. So, okay, let's do that again. Thank you.
There we go. That's perfect. Invincibility, Virus 0. How long does this last?
For a couple of seconds.
Man, not long enough.
And it fully heals you too.
I noticed that.
And there's no point in going down there. You need to be X to do that.
Been at this for about 55 minutes now. You got this. It's not going to take more than another hour, I'm sure. Squeak. I know that smell. Is he insane already? Squeak. We are comrades, Squeak. Let's not fight each other, Squeak. Crazy fool, what do you want about? Let's retire the Maverick, Squeak. You're one of them, I'll make it quick. But I will never go black for black. Oh, jeez, that was busted. Why did you not do that sooner? Ah! Look at, he's like, arise! Whew, boy. I'm getting winded. I'm just sitting here.
It's like that sometimes.
It's called empathy. I feel your pain. Oh, these are extended.
Yep. What's the matter, guys?
I'm leaving that one alone.
Go ahead.
I'm leaving that one alone.
Okay.
Z-Saber Extend? I don't think Zero needs an extension, but okay. Okay. I've been fighting the Sigma virus for a long time. Is it the virus that causes? It's the virus that causes all the Reploids to transform into Mavericks. The most dreadful virus to ever exist. I don't know. I think we've had worse. Why? I wonder why I'm not harmed. Instead, I feel energy growing within my body. What on earth is happening to me? I have a bad feeling about this. Well, that's all of the report on Zero. Zero has fought Sigma several times. I believe he has the virus antibodies. It's possible he doesn't react negatively to the virus. His power output is actually growing. For the most part, the body systems of X and Zero remain mysteries. I can't predict what will happen. I suggest you take measures. Oh boy. Keep this secret. I'll think it over. Here's the thing though. We come in and we talk about Lifesaver, Cygnus, and all these other characters. They were only just introduced in X4, but they play them off like they've been there since the beginning. I mean, wouldn't it have made more sense to have at least some mention of them? At least name drop them, saying make Cygnus a commander over possibly Dr. Kane or something like that in the beginning, instead of just dropping him here and making him think, oh, he's been around for a long time, he's our commander and shit. And you know Dr. Kane doesn't even mention it again until he's only mentioned one more time in X2 and then name dropped in the cinema in X4.
Well, here's the thing. The game doesn't imply that they've been here all along. They're actually new.
Mm-hmm.
Because the previous commander of the Maverick Hunters, he retired after the events of X4.
Mm-hmm.
So they are new. The problem is with this supposedly being the final game in the series.
They wanted to change that up. Okay.
And
but,
the other issue is it was a bit weird to introduce new characters if this was supposed to be the last one.
Yeah.
That's dubious. It's like, you don't do that.
No, you don't. Save him! So, when you did play through X7 or X8, which one was it that actually allowed you to play as the female commanders?
That would be X8.
Yeah, and they had the powers of all the others.
Yes, save certain special abilities.
Mm-hmm. Tiny explosion.
Oh shit, so much damage though if it connects. No.
You know, it's funny. Even though his color scheme matches with the black and white, the white still looks like a Vector.
Yeah.
Even if it matches, it still looks like a damn Vector. And you're crushed. That would have been a Zero sandwich.
Ah!
Nothing there.
Thank you.
It's like, as X, you try to avoid them. As Zero, you're like, oh, come to Papa.
Come here. Hear me. Let's go.
Like, why did the text have to come? The guy is right there.
Thank you.
They're about to leave without you. How dare they?
Oh, wait for me.
I love that move.
Ouch. The heart's in.
The red one? No, the blue. What? The red one? No, the blue. What is that supposed to mean?
It either means I destroyed them all, or it's probably pointing out the fact that I got hit. I don't know. Well, regardless, they're all gone.
Ah, fighting on a ship.
That brings back memories, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. What's he got to say? I've wanted to see you, Zero. I've wanted to ask you something. My thoughts have always come back to the Colonel. I wanted to ask you if it was the battle between you two was necessary. I'm not accusing you. I just want to know, that's all. I've already been infected by the virus. I'm destined to be retired by you once I become a Maverick. So go ahead and take me down. I just want to fight you for the Colonel. That's what the Colonel would want. I understand, but I'll fight you only because this is my mission. Now let's do it. Let's see, this is like the third major air bot I've seen. The first was Storm Eagle. The second one was Storm Owl. And what's the one? Spiral Pegasus?
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, that was like the soul body he was using.
Well, it's a version of it. Zero gets two versions of the soul body in here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got cat style already. 9 lives.
Ah.
I knew you wouldn't get it.
Okay. We'll go with this one so I can get the speedster.
Alright. Damn, that hurt. Got a lot going on there.
And back to Dynamo.
Ah, Disco Man.
But we have his weakness this time, so that should help.
Helping what? Make him run away faster?
Yes.
Ugh.
Shot eraser. Since we already had that enabled.
Disco Man. Nice to see you again. No, we did not miss you. Just go through it. He's just an ass. The reason why I'm having him skip this particular scene because Dynamo is not really important. Like, legitimately, he comes back in X6, but he has really no bearing on the main story at all.
Yeah,
he is legitimately a distraction.
Yeah, he gets after this game. I mean, after X6, he gets dropped and never used again.
I didn't realize that's what that did to him.
Yep, that's his weakness. No, you don't. He's pretty good at running away.
Yeah. Whew. Forgive me, my neck is killing me. I noticed you haven't gotten any pieces of the eye armor yet.
Well, don't worry about that. I'll be getting one right now. See, the thing is, the way this game is, due to the time limit, it basically forces you to just go through. You don't really have time to explore.
Unless you know where absolutely everything is, then you have time to get stuff.
And even then, it's not a good idea.
True.
And then, unfortunately, X6 goes in the exact opposite direction and allows you to go damn near anywhere you well please. More on that later. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Oops.
Oh well. This is Mega Man X5, Alex, and welcome to the chat. How you doing, buddy? Wifey says hi from a distance. Were you able to catch any of my streams from X1 through 4? So I did those last week. That's not a heart tank. That was extra life right there.
The one I picked up was a...
Oh! So I'm like, I thought you didn't look for that. Ay! That was beautiful!
Ooh! Ouch!
Stay there quick. Stay. Don't you love text at this moment? Like, just, I want to get down so I can be safe! That's alright. You can watch the replays of them. They're here on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Alias the new Navi? No, well, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Alias the new Nappy.
Yeah. Although the thing is, the funny thing is, when it comes to the Mega Man Complete Works games, that's where the navigators first came from, but they were always optional. And I guess they decided to make it so that Alia was permanent and would constantly interrupt you. Weird decision.
Here's my thing. Alias hotter than Nappy.
And it's not like she doesn't give you information that's useless. That's useless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Act 2. We don't know what Navi really looked like. No, we don't. That's a good point.
Let me see. A sexy humanoid bot or a dot with wings? I think I'm going for the humanoid bot.
Totally fair.
You gotta be careful. No, you have no idea. Countless times I would be in the lava and jump out of the thing in the lava.
Yeah, or you would miss it just at the worst time and get killed. It's happened to me too. Don't feel bad.
Don't worry about that. Just stick to the top. You would think so, but I doubt it. I highly doubt Navi's Tinkerbell stacked.
That would be kind of weird.
That's my friend Alex. He's kind of weird, but this is why you're lucky. He speaks his mind, which I respect.
And that's not to say it's not a possibility, considering how Nintendo can be at times.
Where are you going? Why did you do that?
I didn't have enough.
Try to take the underground route this time.
Well, yeah. I mean, that one worked just fine. It's just I didn't forgot Hyper Dash.
Yeah, it's alright though.
The Hyper Dash extends Zero's air dash in this game.
Considering you could get a look right up Kokirigo skirts and you put it past him. Yeah.
Not to mention all the great fairies were designed too.
Now. Not all the great fairies were hot. I mean, look at that fat one. Ugh. Oh boy. Now. Alright, can we do the hyper dash?
Yeah, or if I finish the Falcon armor,
You can fly over there.
Yep.
Alright, no problem. Please, I had to backtrack in the previous X game, so why not?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Dino Man.
in so many different ways.
So Averitt Terminator's here. Burn Dino Rex. I'm like, I can't stand that name. So he's got a zipline thingy.
Yep, they both do. Although, if you pause it just right, you'll actually have Zero go like this.
Like what? Like Spider-Man, yeah.
Before he uses it.
Oh, Solinus Dracon over there. My buddy Alex is. We were doing a recording of Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, and we had so many jokes. Like he does streams of his own from time to time, but not as often. Now I'll let him explain that if he wants to. That's his personal business. But when he did stream, oh my god, that was hilarious. You need to go to his page on YouTube and check out. My favorite one is when he streamed with his friend. What was it? I gotta get the name right. Adler? Was it Adler? I forgot his name. I literally forgot. I forgot his name, but they did Final Fantasy Mystic Quest together.
Oh!
And it was so much fun. Well, it wasn't a stream, it was a recording. I was wrong. But Rambler, thank you. Adler, Rambler, sounded the same to me. His buddy Rambler. And the first part of that recording had me dying. I'm not going to say why. You just have to see it. His record. Go to youtube.com/SolidusDracone. When he did Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, I was dying. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. It's like, yes, subscribe. Self-promotion. See, I give credit where it's due, Alex. The floor is lava.
Basically.
Alright, now. We got one more to go. We still gotta get that last piece of Falcon. Where is that anyway? Oh, so we got Speedster now.
Here.
Okay.
You need the charge shot for that.
Alright, so you got Speedster now.
Which increases Zero's walking speed.
No, that's supposed to be Axel the Red. I say one particular moment of our brief Grandia.
Yes, Grandia.
I'd say one particular moment of our brief Grandia recording is probably the best bit. He did a lot of games too. He has sick lore of video games. You would think nobody would be interested, but realistically speaking, when Alex talks and tells a story, oh boy, you want to listen.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, look at that. The red light that flew north. A link in the description. Okie dokie. Let me see. There you go. And other people who want to know, I'll put it in my Facebook as well. There you go. And it's in Facebook as well. So you guys want to see some awesome stuff, some good recordings he did. Like you said, no streams. They were just recordings he did with his buddy. Go check out Solidus Dracone on YouTube. Amazing, amazing work. But make sure the first video you watch is the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. That shit's hilarious. Ooh, sorry. Excuse me. Oh my, he's flamboyant. Spike Rose Red. What a name. No. Axel the Red. That's what I remember. Are you the one they call Zero? No, my name is Jeff. Just give me the orbiter engine. So, what they say about Maverick Hunters is true. Extremely pushy. And threatening they would terminate you if you stand in their way. I don't care what you think or what you heard. We only retire Mavericks. Mavericks, huh? And it's up to you who gets put in that category. I heard you accuse the members of the Repliforce of being Mavericks. What are Mavericks anyway? Wait a minute, that's not true. This kind of sounds like a discount Cell or Zarbon. Yes.
He's not wrong.
I'll show you exactly what people think when they get retired. Eh!
Bring it. Burn.
Oh, come on. You know in Maverick Hunter X, they gave Ron Chopsticks that treatment, right?
Yes.
I loved it. When he dies, he's like, even my explosion is beautiful. You know what? I want to stream Maverick Hunter X now. At least not today. But I want to get that. And Alex, I definitely want Alex to be here, but he said something about not liking stream to be on the stream per se. About recording. If you do recording, it's fine. But I want to get Maverick Hunter X done because we were supposed to do it before and never got around to it.
Listen.
If he doesn't find the time to record it with me, though, I will stream it and I'll do it someplace else. But oh god, the voices I think were pretty well placed. I mean, I love the way Storm Eagle sounded. He was all prim and proper, especially when he came into Check on Zero when he was doing his training. He was like 95%. That's very good. Zero. Like he was all adult and whatnot. He didn't sound crazy. Chill Penguin. Every 5 seconds you hear, ah! Like, God, shut up!
Well, here's hoping that this goes through and won't cause any problems, but we'll see.
You saved it beforehand, right?
Yes, I did. So if it goes wrong,
we're gonna reset and try because we do not want to fight Maverick Zero.
No, we don't.
We do not want to fight him.
No.
That's too hard a battle. Especially when you have shit X.
Well, to be fair, Unarmored X can be workable. You just need the shock buffer to do that, and we don't have it, so...
Can you still get the ultimate armor, though, from the,
Yes, you can.
Okay, from that thing, that crevice or whatever?
Yes, you can.
You gonna go for that?
If I have to, I will.
Okay. It's about time, Zero. Okay, right. I'm sorry, but I do Alia. I totally would. You can't tell me.
We got it. Okay.
How do you know?
Trust me.
Okay. I'll space colony. I'll get as close as possible, and then I'll get in the shuttle. So let's
no roll.
Man, please.
Awkward, but okay.
Roll is ancient technology. Besides, she's a child.
Yeah.
Alia's a woman. Roll gasket? Okay.
That's another story.
Okay. Roll
Human
gasket?
Roll. Human roll. Okay.
I'll deal with that. Roll gasket is cute. I'll agree to that.
Mission accomplished.
Mm-hmm. Zero, can you read me? I feel zero. I feel zero. I managed to survive. Zero, are you alright? It was challenging, but I'm okay. Everything is fine. I think I can make it back to Earth. You get you from wherever you fall. Until then, try to rest. It won't be easy, though. After
a few hours later.
I know, right? If this was a recording, I'd put that in there. A few hours later. With the whole SpongeBob thing, I would put that in there.
I should have put that into the script.
That's alright. It's just reading.
Well, time for the fuckery.
Scraps of the colony and the virus seem to combine together. I wonder what's going to happen. Alright, a new virus. Basically, new virus form. They're calling it the Zero virus for some strange reason.
As for why, we'll find out soon. But for now, it is time for the Great Collectathon.
Yep, we gotta collect stuff. Because we gotta get one more piece of the Falcon armor, and then get all the pieces of the Gaia armor. And then more heart tanks, right?
Yes.
At least you don't have to go back to that super fast ride armor thingy.
Yes, I do actually.
Why?
There's a heart tank in there, but unfortunately, only X can get it. But whether I do that or not, we'll see. The question is, I don't remember if Zero can pick up that piece of the Falcon armor, but considering I have to go back in here for the heart anyway, let's do that.
Alright. Whew. I am beat just watching you.
And this is Soul Body.
Oh, okay. Even though it's never mentioned in your list of weapons.
No, it's called a Tone.
But you know it's the soul body.
Yes. Sorry, can't help you.
Why? You heartless bastard!
I can't reach through the foreground. If I could, believe me, if I could, I would.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get hit by that. That was
Yeah, otherwise I was gonna get crushed, so no. Go back where you belong. Better. Oh, I got hit anyway. Okay, fuck you too.
Really?
And you dead now. Right. That's why people don't like this level. It's slow.
Duh. It's a slow auto scroll. I hate that. That's my wheelchair. Not wheelchair that I'm crippled or handicapped or physically challenged. Forgive me for any of those words. It's literally the wheels on my computer chair. I slipped and called it a wheelchair.
Honestly, I don't mind the fact that it's slow, but it's just in this case, I'm like, come on now.
Tell me something. How do you feel about Mario Maker 2 on the Switch?
I haven't played it yet, but I'm sure it's pretty awesome. I did play a couple of levels in the first Super Mario Maker, at least I think I did. That's crazy. They need to do that for other series as well.
What they need to do, like I told you before, is they need to legalize Mega Man. Give fans more creativity the same way we did with Mario.
So why not do that for Castlevania as well?
I don't know. Well, there's a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, because you got a lot of people who have to translate this stuff, and it's like, balance, what is that?
See, he's putting Dracula as the first boss.
I don't think anyone's done that yet, but
You know they would.
somebody would just be that guy. Screw attack again?
Oh, you mean Death Battle?
No, Metroid.
I know. It used to be called Screw Attack. I wonder why. Should have him play a few of your stages. Well, Jackie has suggested that you play a couple of my Mario Maker stages. Would you want to do that in between X5 and 6?
You know what? I don't think that's a bad idea.
Alright. Oh, hello. What's that?
This is how you get the heart tank.
with Zero. I was cheating.
No, I'm just being careful. The one wrong move and I'll get it failed. We don't want that.
No, we don't.
Ooh, this is so close.
There's no other weapons, so...
Oh, wow.
So they really fixed it so only X can do that? Come on.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's really bad programming.
Bad design, for sure.
So that means, can you handle going through with a weakened X? Since he has no heart tanks or anything?
Actually, X is only necessary to pick up the parts now. We already unlocked the good ending, so there's no worries about that.
No, what I mean is, since X is weak, like, you don't have the heart tanks from you got them all for Zero. Would you be able to survive long enough through the stage to get there as X?
Yeah.
Go for it then.
The thing is, you need a armor for X that has a charge shot in order to get to it. That's the problem.
So there's no getting it now?
For now, unfortunately, no. But we're gonna switch to X for this one.
So that means you cannot get the Falcon armor?
Not from here. I think I would need the ultimate armor to do that. I forgot. I never turned that off. Well, it's off now. Back off there when I know what I'm doing.
He wants to see Wily captures the Zero. I would love to see that too. Capsules to show extra armor parts for Zero. That would be great.
Oh yeah. The thing is, in some games, Zero does get armor, like in Mega Man X-Athon 2 and such. But in fact, it was Dr. Light, who came up with the black armor for Zero in this game. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. The X10. Okay, so it would be possible for us to get everything, but I would have to wait.
How so? Oh wait, you have to come get the ultimate armor and then come back and do that?
Yes.
Alright, if that's what it takes, go for it.
Yeah, I never had to. This was never an issue for me before, but you know what? It. Let's try to X out of that, but it didn't work.
You saved it, right? Yeah. So restart.
Select button.
There you go. They call me Zero because that's how many fucks I have to give.
Facts. Especially after what happened in X4. You know, that was the one time. That was honestly the one time where Flash first asked questions later, dicked him over. Yeah, that wasn't very smart of him to do. Something to do with stock up on and lives.
Go for it. Cracked my arm the wrong way. Ow. Wait, didn't you save these guys already?
They come back. It's not until X6 that it's permanent. So this is a great way to stock up on lives.
I'll have to remember that one day. If I ever play this one again.
Well, it's not a bad game, unlike what some people...
You know what I hate. You know the one thing that I hate.
That one stage, I know.
And I ain't doing that again.
It is what it is. Bird. No, that's not gonna work. But this will eat lightning. Ooh, thank you very much. Got you. Alright. Now, there is a way to get the capsule up there from S0. I'm just not sure how you would do it without shooting. Because the thing is, even in places that he's really not supposed to go to, Dr. Light does have dialogue for Zero if he happens to get to those places.
And you can't get there from here?
I'm not sure how to do it without cheating.
Or hacking specifically, is that what you mean?
There's probably, although I'm quite sure there is a way to do it though. Oh no, that is right, because I got hit. Yeah, makes sense.
Well, there's your lives. You're back up to 9.
Almost done with the light energy. That helps. It's too bad we don't have the super recover keys. That would make this go by a little faster.
I remember. Alright, we're done here. So what's next on the list? I would have saved if I were you, but meh.
Well, there was no reason to. Because remember, this is where we were at last time. And if I'm not mistaken, well, this doesn't save the amount of stuff that you have, unfortunately.
Oh, go with X then. Get that last copy at least.
Can't.
All right, you need to charge. So might as well hit the game then. Hit it.
All right. Zero stage 1. And for those of you who are fans of the Mega Man series in general, you're going to remember this level. Yeah!
Dark hold! Dark hold!
We'll do that later. For actually getting through this without using it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't stupid.
Nope.
We don't care about achievements right now. We just want to beat this thing.
Especially since you get achievements just for beating the game in the first place.
Exactly.
And... that was close.
A little too close.
Yep.
Quick man stage, yeah.
That's correct. Quick Man stage. One of my favorite levels in the original, ironically.
Shame on you. I'm not staying for this. I know what this is.
Yep.
I'm not staying for this anymore.
The Yellow Devil. Well, in this case, the Black Devil.
Devil.
The Shadow Devil. And of course, since this is a throwback, you know what he's weak to. What can I do? here we have a shout out from Mega Man 6 with the final Dr. Wily machine. Good. Okay. Done. Alright, we'll go right into Act 2. Now again, if you're a longtime fan of this series, you should also recognize the level design from this one.
What did I come back into?
Oh, we just beat the Shadow Devil, and we're now in Zero Stage Act 2.
Okay. What if Alias Metal Boobs are squishy? What did he say was racist? What the hell did I miss?
I think it was when I said the Black Devil.
Oh.
Unless, well, you can call it either one, but for those who remember the Sublime X1, yes, this was how you got into Sigma's.
I remember. I never could figure out why that looked so familiar to me until now. Thank you for pointing that out. See, you learn stuff when he's here.
And this section is the people questions for Mega Man 2. Ooh, gimme. Run. Invincible, no fear.
Except for those spikes right there.
I'm not sure if he's impervious to those when he's...
No, you are impervious to spikes when you're in that mode.
Okay.
I do know that much.
Thank you for reminding me. Still not smart to do that, though. So, no thanks. Does anyone else think these mech guys kind of look like Sigma?
A little bit, yeah.
No big deal.
You got this. It's alright. What was that?
A full energy capsule and an extra life.
Oh, nice.
And another blast from the past.
Why am I afraid?
Yes, it is that monster. Ranga Banga Mark II.
Oh, Ranga Banga. Right, that was from the first Mega Man X.
Correct. Because this one does a bit of a dick move sometimes.
It's got spikes on the walls too, I know.
Yeah. And then sometimes they put them in a spot where you
Can't dodge them very well.
Yep.
I think the spikes are gonna come out of the walls time.
Yeah, they did.
At least they're not instant kill, otherwise that would be so unfair.
Oh no, these are instant kill.
No, the ones that hit you just now wasn't. I mean, you got tapped by it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. And they are instant kill.
Oh, okay, well, you got this.
Alright, that's it for Act 2.
Hooray! Now, we go for X's Ultimate Armor here.
Yes, we do.
Alright, good luck.
Cancel.
What do you mean? We picked 0?
Well, I wanted to go see what power-ups I had with him, but it's okay. So I guess
well, he's got to get the Ultimate Armor because he needs the ability to charge. because he started with 0, which destroys X's 4th armor. Which is why I should start with X. If you kept the 4th armor, you wouldn't have to do this issue.
Unfortunately, but in the versions of the game that I play now, that's not a big deal because you get to keep both. But dark. And that ran out rather quickly.
Yes, it did.
Well, it is what it is.
This is the bitch. Have to jump between those two things. Oh, I did it.
Thankfully, I don't. Thank God, I don't have the jumper.
Whew.
And here,
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
that's probably what they were referring to here. And this is one of the few parts in the games where you can actually get the ultimate armor legitimately.
Armor of light.
I'm so done. Now the question is, do I kill myself on purpose, or
Wait.
do I just keep going?
What happened? Wait, why don't you have it?
You have to finish the level or either get game over, and then you'll be able to unlock it. You don't get it right away.
Die. You got 9 lives to go through.
And thankfully, we're right next to Mystical Spike, so in you go. I'm so sorry, X.
No, you're not.
Actually, I am. Because normally I would not be doing this.
Yeah, if you had started with X the first time, then you have this problem.
I know, but again, I have my reasons.
That's alright. It happens. That is so much better. Cracking my shoulder joints is a pain. Oh, you have no idea. I have a friend who usually walk on my back sometimes. Pop stuff right in the place. This stage is a little crazy on the eyes, though. I'm not really fond of the flashing colors. Alright.
Well, the thing is, the way this game is, I think, especially because of the soundtrack, I think Capcom was on a real disco binge. I ain't complaining though. I'm not complaining at all. Okay, now, let's try this again, shall we? The Great Collectathon continues.
Is it just me, or does X in that armor kind of look like a dark majorette?
What's a dark majorette?
Like, you know what a majorette is?
No, I don't.
Like, look at parades.
Oh, that's right.
Parades. Women who lead the parade.
Oh, not again.
Why'd you put him there, though? That makes no sense.
It's
Anyway,
random.
really, Bubble Crabs? Yeah, oh, you remembered, Alex. Very good. But, yeah, majorette is like, you know what a major is? Who leads the parade when they, with specific outfits. They have, like, ruffles on their shoulders. And, you know, it's like, it's a proud kind of outfit. Like, give me a second, I'll show you. Kind of like this. It's black and white, but you get the gist of the style. And and here's another one. The shoulders are a little bit more pronounced. And some majorettes have more poofy shoulders.
You know, it's possible, considering that in X6, the armors that he gets makes him look like a samurai and a ninja, respectively. So, it's possible.
Just eat it up like popcorn. This is why I love that particular weapon.
Oh yeah, the weapons in this game are pretty decent. Goodbye. And there are so many callbacks to the previous games too.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, you know what that is.
Thunderbeam.
From the very first Mega Man game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just as nasty here as it is in the first game too.
Everybody knew though in the Thunderbeam trick though, but Mega Man 1 stands the game. Okay, the stage progression was what made Mega Man 1 really hard, I think. But
Yes.
once you knew the Thunderbeam trick, you could cheese every single boss with it. Especially Dr. Wily.
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, the first version of Mega Man 1 I played was the Genesis version, so you don't have access to that trick. So I had to do it the hard way. Literally.
It was very difficult.
And I've gotten used to it, so I don't do it, period. Even when I play the PlayStation version of the game, which still has that glitch. Goodbye.
Follow the ship. Come in. You okay now? Don't do it that way, please.
Just like a cat.
So, you didn't know to do it, right? Alright, so... Alright, good. So I'll finish it off, and I'll make... I didn't eat but the few burgers this morning, so I'll finish it off later today, and tomorrow I'll make more, because I'll buy the ingredients and have Mom make it.
Falcon armor complete. That's it. Now.
So you okay with that, honey? Duh. Yeah, I have to get drunk. Not drunk literally, folks. What I'm talking about is whenever she fears my sugars are high, and this is the mark of a good wife, by the way. Not him. Her. Her. This is the mark of a good wife. She worries about me. And I'm very thankful for that. Believe me, I'm very, very thankful for that. She worries. So what I do is if I fear my sugars are getting high, I take Heinz apple cider vinegar. 1 teaspoon of this and it'll knock you the fuck out. But it will lower your sugars on a regular basis. So try it one time. Heinz apple cider vinegar.
Oh, so it's an actual average.
It's they're not sponsoring me or nothing.
Okay.
If they were, I'd be doing a lot different than that.
At least you're not sponsored by ketchup. Sure.
Wait, was that the 4th armor? Oh no, that's the Falcon armor. Never mind. Need to look for Bragg's.
That
apple
would have
cider
been weird
vinegar.
if it were.
Bragg's apple cider vinegar. He's saying I need to look for.
Ooh, so close.
Anything like that around here.
True. I don't know what Bragg's is. Why don't you enlighten me, Saul? He's really trying for this.
You know what? There's no point because unfortunately, because I don't have the hyper dash, I can't get it as.
So your best bet is to get the Gaia armor and just walk over the spikes, right?
Or I can use the Falcon armor. The problem is, in this game, for some stupid ass reason, X and Zero do not share this stuff, which is dumb.
At least this isn't eBay and the black market where they're selling ketchup packets.
Yeah. And I didn't lie about the taste, Jackie. I just said, That doesn't say whether I like it or dislike it.
Yeah.
Although his reaction.
I become drunk. Like 1 teaspoon of that will knock me out. So what are we doing now, dude?
Well, I guess we're just gonna continue. So let's go.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna do a full completion. You're just gonna.
Might as well. It kind of feels kind of a bit bad trying to do it.
True. You might as well beat it. Take a short break with some Mario Maker levels and then move on to X6. Alright, I'll do it later.
I don't think this particular package is on your country.
Sounds like my night. Beat it and take a short break. Really, Alex? Sounds like my nights.
Awkward, yes?
Well, he's the one who sent me albums.
Mm-hmm.
So should I question my albums
No.
before that?
No. Bye, honey.
Bye.
I love you.
I love you too. I'm going back to South Korea.
Okay, have fun.
And here is the fight that we've been waiting for.
I mean, if Zero was Maverick, it makes for a much better situation. But right now, the story, if you guys are not reading it, is basically Zero. They're worried about Zero because the virus doesn't hurt him. So it's like, please just come. And now he's got his ultimate shit. So
No big deal.
they're just worried about Zero, so they're fighting him. Yeah, we're worried about you, so we need to fight you. Really? Oh, there's a soul body. You see where those things are being shot out from, right?
Oh yeah.
He's got all his weapons from X4. That's not fair. Easy fight, though.
Hell, he's even using the ultimate armor colors. Oh, he ducked.
Mm-hmm.
That's new.
I never expected you to use soul body. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zero, this is an intervention. That's basically what this is.
Yeah. Although they really should have trusted him.
I mean, no offense,
but I guess X did learn. To be fair, X did learn to not trust people, especially after X3.
I mean, when you think about it, though, if you find out your best buddy, the virus is not affecting him, it's actually making him stronger. I'd be a little bit suspicious of that too.
Yeah, I would be worried too. But at the same time, well, let's just say this battle could have been avoided.
Mm-hmm. Yours persistent as ever.
Sick love.
Blast! These people on the dialogue, my.
And that's also another shout out to another game that we mentioned earlier too, as you will see.
Now, might as well beat the thing, right? I mean, there's no point in collecting all this stuff and like padding out the video.
Yep.
You've got the gear, you've got this techniques. Super energy rating from section 14RR fucking something. Just go in and kill Sigma for the 5th time.
And here we have one of the most kick-ass themes in the entire series.
Yep, you're right.
Oh yeah, that's a shout out to Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Gemini. I'm still
You sure?
Shadow Man from Mega Man 3. That entire drop.
I remember.
Yeah, no spikes.
But there were blocks in the middle and spikes and stuff, so...
Yeah, there were. Got that Clement for pointing that out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have noticed.
And Jackie, try not to stare, because for me, this one is a little bit wobbly, so...
Honestly, the Zero stages are very tricky.
So don't stare
Careful.
too hard at this one. Make sure your lights are dimmed and don't look directly at it because I didn't realize it was going to be like this. So I do apologize. If you feel like you don't want to watch the rest for now, then I will not hold it against you.
And here we have the boss match.
Bibbidi boss rush.
I believe this is Metrex. It is.
That tail though.
Okay.
Oh, level 96. Oh, that matters so much, doesn't it? He's blocking you. He's gonna take a minute to take down.
Yes, he is. Although, this would be worse if I was playing as X.
Yeah, because your energy was too low.
Not even. Even if X was at full power, this would still take a while.
You know who he kind of reminds me of? This boss.
Whoa, that was fast.
You know who he kind of reminds me of? Ooh, Robbie from Dinosaurs. Remember when Robbie was on Thornoids?
Yes.
Because you can't say steroids on ABC television. Apparently. Good move, Jackie. So she'll keep the sound on and look at other stuff to be safe.
Good idea. And, right. Dark Dizzy.
Batty, 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 bat. Ah, ah, ah.
And he himself is a shout out to Shadow Man from Mega Man 7. Has his moves and everything.
Wait, that was Shade Man. Shadow Man?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Shade Man.
That's what I thought. I'm like, Shade Man was the vampire.
Yeah, my mistake.
You know what I loved about Mega Man 8 though was, I will say, the intro. Because it showed one battle for each bot from that, from the past games. And how it had Shade Man, he was like holding X by his feet, and Rush came in to save him. Very nice. You adapted your controls very well.
Thank you. It did take a bit, though.
Now announcing the latest Mega Man X boss, Crash Fucker. Really, Alex?
We do have a weapon that's pretty close to being called that, though. Crash Bomber.
Yeah.
So, he's not wrong. Good one, Alex. This one should be Dr. Glow, and it is. Ooh, lightning.
No. I can't fight. I can't fight you, Zero. The lightning is too strong.
I'm sorry, but this is how it has to be.
You can't double walk in this. That wouldn't be right. I'm just gonna stare at Alien's legs. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm staring at Alien's legs. I'm just looking at that booty. The curvaceous booty.
Oh. No, you don't.
Nice. Crash Fucker, Ice Bitch, Electric Junkie. I could go on.
You sure can.
I'd rather you didn't, though, but I can't stop your mouth. I never could over the last 20 years. Alex is, we had a falling out at one point, I will say, but we're back. We're the best of friends again. He has been a real good friend.
Good. Very good.
He's been a very good friend. He sent, Kelsey, if you saw the big doll of Apple Bloom. up in my room. That's for him. Jackie likes the idea of double walking. But Alex, we used to roleplay together a lot. Like, he was one of my favorite people to roleplay with back then.
I see.
We used to roleplay on AOL. Yeah. When AOL, y'all remember AOL? When AOL was a thing? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I still have my email from there. And it's funny that you bring up roleplay because during the time that X8 had just came out, I was roleplaying as X.
Oh, nice.
On the GameFAQs forums.
Oh, sweet. Now, here's the thing. We'll talk about.
I still have those saved, thankfully.
Nice. I want to read them one day. But the thing I cannot stand. The thing. Oh yeah, Alex built me the very computer that we are using to stream this stuff.
Awesome.
And the money was fronted by somebody else. They helped me build this computer, and Alex is a computer man. He is computer man. You can put it that way. Like, he could design. He knows what to look for when he knows what you're interested in, and he'll give you the best parts for your money.
Oh, that's great.
Even though he lives in Texas, here's the thing: he knows how to get stuff legally. I'm not making him sound like a thug or anything, but no. You send him the money. He'll order the parts for you. Like, say, okay, I want to do this with my game. I want to be able to do this and this and this. Okay, so he'll recommend to you the stuff that, you know, what you should get, what parts and things. And if you like it, knowing what they do, he'll put them all together for you. And he's really good at that.
Oh, I understand.
And he sent this to me on the fastest possible shipping.
Good. That'll come in handy, because the thing is, well, my current computer, I've had it for, how old is Sonic Generations again?
Oh, dear God.
2012?
Wow, really?
And that one I also built myself with some help.
Nice. But what was I saying before? Mega Man X7. One reason I can't stand X7. Why do you have to unlock the title character?
That is retarded. In fact, honestly, when it comes to X7, we can just say it like this. Fuck off, game!
Pretty much.
In so many different ways.
I don't want to diss, Mega Man games on my channel like that, but I will, honestly, X7, that was the biggest flaw of X7. They tried. They did try to make the game more than what it was, but they took away the challenge of the auto-aim with Axel.
That too.
And, I can't say nothing about taking away the challenge, because what I did with the armor code in X4. Yes. But realistically, it's like, there's no initial challenge. Like, they took away the challenge without you having to even use a code. They just said, oh, what challenge? Here, you can auto target stuff with Axel. And then it's like, X doesn't want to fight. Okay, I get that. Years of, decades or whatever of being a Maverick Hunter has taken its toll on him. He has seen death in this war and doesn't want to go through it again. I get that, because that's a good story. That's a good story from that perspective, that he's been fighting for years and years and is sick of it. He's like, why do we constantly have to fight? So Zero's out there putting in work. Axel comes in because he wants to help. But X is like, no, I can't let you because you're inexperienced. It's one of those situations. That's a good story on paper. But the biggest mistake was keeping X out of the action. They should have made him optional to play as. If you're going to play as X, Axel, and Zero, then give X some dialogue saying he's sick of fighting and maybe make him not as strong as a result. Implement that in gameplay. That would have made more sense to me rather than, you have to save 50 some odd Reploids before you can get X to play as. And if you want all of his stuff, if you want to get the heart tanks for him, that means you got to go through these stages, rescue Reploid after Reploid, but not beat the stage and not collect nothing. Just keep collecting, rescue the Reploids, and then when you rescue enough, X has finally had it, he'll fight, and then you go through the stages as X and collect stuff if you want X's stuff.
Yeah, but that's assuming you don't play it on New Game Plus. Now, I will give X7 credit for one thing, apart from the music. they finally gave X the air dash, which is something he should have had a long time ago, and especially during X6.
One other thing I will say that's negative about X, not even gameplay or anything. Why, when you unlock X, he is busted. He's incredibly powerful and undermines Axel, makes Axel look like shit. Not that Axel wasn't doing a good job of that himself.
Yeah, because honestly, in X7, Axel was terrible.
Yeah.
In X8, he's awesome, but here,
Here's the thing. Here's my thing, though. Axel, he's introduced as a new character. You know, he's fuckboy. He is fuckboy. Yes, Alex, he is fuckboy. Axel's the new character, right? But here's the deal. Axel is supposed to be the new kid on the block. So that was dumb.
That's true though.
Anyway,
it is what it is.
Right, he's supposed to be the new kid on the block though. So give him a chance, play as him, let him run through the game and see how it feels to play as him, get used to his skills, right? Build him up, make him stronger as he progresses. But then all of a sudden X comes along and is like, okay, you've been doing my job, now leave. Like, screw off. This is my world. It's like X's power just completely overshadows Axel, and that's not how you introduce a new character. You have to let them be even to some degree, because X hasn't been fighting. He's like, he doesn't want to fight. He's been fighting for too long. So let's think about this. If he hasn't been fighting for a while, since he gave up, or since he doesn't want to battle, make him weaker.
At least just a little bit. But they gave him, unfortunately, the huge-ass charge shot from the X-Buster upgrades that he's had over the years. That's part of it. And then, unfortunately, the glide armor was garbage.
It really was.
Let's see. Now, the story is retarded because it's basically a custody battle. And then,
yes. Because okay. Let me give you the Cliff Notes version, may I?
well, I wasn't really gonna say much else.
I'll say it because we're not playing it. So, short version: Axel, new kid on the block, is what was Red? Was his boss?
Yes, Red Alert.
Red Alert was the group that he was with, and he's like, no, we want Axel back with us. Blah blah blah. But I want to fight. So you know what? Here, how about this? How about we release?
There is something we haven't seen in the boss side of this run.
Oh God, no!
Disappearing blocks.
Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm not paying attention to that. So he's like, I don't want to go back. You can't make me. So Red Alert's like, okay, fine. You know what? We'll release 8 Mavericks that we have in custody on the world. Good job, Red Alert. Release the bad guys. Well, thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. He says I make a good point.
And Final Fantasy VI is still one of the best games, so...
It is.
Point still stands.
The
gameplay is a bit but story-wise, you can't mess with it.
Damn, that grumpy face. Look, wait. Just hold that right there. Zim was like...
Although, I always loved his entrance in this game.
Like, impressive, the #1 Reploid you came much earlier than I expected. I'm like, oh, I'll finish this battle once and for all. I'll ask you one more time. Don't you want to acquire the power of your true self? I have my true powers. I met an old man who knows a lot about you. He told me an interesting story. He told me that you are something far, far greater than what you appear to be. On his advice, I scattered the virus so that it could infiltrate you, but you haven't shown any signs of waking up. I won't become a maverick. I won't yield to your pitiful virus. And that's another thing I can't stand about this game is now Sigma's just going to run off to the mouth, so we can skip that part. But
do you want me to?
Yes, please, because he just runs off to the mouth. And I'm superior. I'll wake you up. I'm not afraid. Zill's like, I'm not afraid. We'll move on.
Now,
Basically, what I was gonna say elsewise was,
Of course, this is also a shout out to the very first Sigma fight.
yes, the very first Sigma fight does this.
Especially even with the weakness.
Uh-huh.
One consistent weakness he has is either sword-like stabbing weapons or electricity.
The other thing I was gonna say about the X6, I think I was talking about. I can't remember now.
We were talking about 7.
7. I just wasn't big on Axel as a whole. I mean, he was like literally the new kid on the block, like, I can do it too mentality. Put me in, coach. Let me show you what I can do. And I wasn't really big on that. I know I was going to say something else, but I completely forgot. That's all right.
Yeah. Now, my issues with that 7 is, apart from everything that Jason brought up, gameplay-wise, oh my God, they screwed up.
They screwed the pooch on that one.
Yep.
Because they tried to make 3D, they tried to mix 3D with 2D, and it's like they didn't know which way they wanted to go. So they kept both elements in, and it just doesn't work.
Well, it's not like they couldn't make it work.
But they gave up on it. It's
they
like they gave up mid-play.
They just didn't do a good job with it. Considering that they had literally came up with Mega Man Legends, so we know they can do 3D right.
Yeah, you might want to use it.
I know, I will.
But
but the other problem is controls are clunky. Even climbing walls was clunky as fuck.
Yeah.
The characters are incredibly slow. Oh, and by the way, X7 is one of those games that you have to go through multiple times, complete cycles on the same file in order to get your characters the best way that you can.
He said you are the strongest in the universe. Tell me, who is that old man? Let's move toward. How should I know? I don't know such a person. You don't know him. Don't tell me you. I've never seen him in your dreams. I don't know him. He seems very interested in you, as if he was your own father. All right, now we can move on. But continue. I want to charge up too.
I know. We'll do it right now. If I don't, he might crush me. We don't want that.
No, we don't.
I called it. Now, back to the shoutouts. Gamma from Mega Man 3.
Yeah, I remember, but those hands didn't move like that.
No, they sure didn't. Okay. Now, got rid of that. Let's use what he's weak against.
You know, I was honestly never aware of that because I never studied up on his weaknesses. I just went ham on him and practiced dodging. And I got used to moving around so quickly. That's how I beat him. Oh, how did that? What?
Bastard. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Alright, be careful now. You got this. That looks like he bro-fisted you.
He's not wrong.
That's alright, it's alright. I'm looking at the replay now, at least where it was before. You got caught in between the two. You got this, you got this. When the hands come, my suggestion, stay above them if you can. Because staying on the ground is near suicidal.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that your invincibility frames in this game are very short.
True.
Now, in the next game, they fixed that with a power-up part, but we really kind of get to it.
Do we really need to do X6 today, though? Because I did say maybe. Okay, I didn't say for sure. So, honestly, if it's too much for you, we don't have to get to it.
Okay, that's no problem.
We can make a mix of Mega Man and Mario Maker.
Any Sonic fans in the house?
We can do that too, but I would have to change up the text. I can't do it midstream.
That's fine too.
Yeah, the boss stream is interesting. The boss music, you said, the boss stream. Oh, what's up? 0x81. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the highlights. We're almost done here. You know what? I think it would be fitting to stop here because this was KJ Nafune's last official exit where Capcom just railroaded him in their life. Now we're going to take your work and make it ours. So I think it would be fitting just to go through X's 25. What about you?
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Well, at least for today.
Yeah.
It's like I said.
Now, if you want to do the X6 on another day, I have no problem with submitting you free. But we will. I think the best move is to stop here and we'll just do a little bit more other stuff. Because I don't want to. I don't want to overtax you.
Thank you.
Whew, sorry. Ooh. There we go. Did much better this time.
Oh yeah.
Now the question is though, will one energy tank be enough?
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
But well, I'll just have to make do.
All right. Command mission at some point via my PS1 maybe. Get up, 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 get up. Yeah, I just say Twin Dream Map gets right away. Just move this up in there. Just to the top. Good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, charge up. Get the little one.
I know, that was the idea.
There you go. That's right. Ooh, you got this, you got this. Alright, charge up. It really did. If you've got this, if you can stay above it. If you can stay above the fist when they come back, you got this. You got this. There's nothing to you. You got this. Alright, it's over! No, I was getting the stupidest achievement names. I'll take you with me.
You've lost. What can you do now?
Next seems to be somewhere close. The three of us can die together. You won't feel lonely if X is with you.
No! Leave X out of this!
Time to go. Say goodbye, Zero. I'm not doing the gahaha. I just did, but fuck it. Anyway. But no, seriously. The achievement titles were the dumbest things I have ever seen. Well, what can you do? Oh, dear God, Zero. Now it's not going to get freaky, Jackie, so you can watch now.
There's 1 second that you're going to want to look away, though.
Yeah. It's coming up in a minute.
We'll let you know when it comes up. Right here.
Yeah, don't look at this one. Oh no. Because the flash. Is it safe now?
Yes.
It's safe now. Zero's had worse? I don't know.
How persistent you are. Die, Sigma. X.
That is just fucked up.
Damn, your optimism led to your own demise. You should let me live.
Here's the thing though, Alex. Zero has not had it worse than this. He has not had it worse.
Strange. But defeated the Sigma virus.
Because there's no legs left to put together.
Yep. Why did I fight against Sigma again? I feel pain. Oh, I see. My energy is running out, and the memory device is finished. Finally, I'm going to die. What's this? Oh, that was great. Even now, I'm
Sorry.
No, you're not.
He's right.
I think I actually downloaded that too. That's my figure that appears. I see. I finally got the meaning of the truth. What are you making? It's the one that is I'm sorry, X, but I think I have to die to restore the peace. But now, everything will come to an end. Goodbye, X.
Now, here's what gets me, frankly. This is supposed to be his thing. Now, when you look at how X6 and X7 and X8 and Command Mission don't follow Enifune's style. Enifune had nothing to do with any of it, right?
I believe he probably had something to do with them, but I'm not sure what. Oh, and I found out recently Command Mission, for some weird reason, is not canon. I don't understand.
Duh, it's not. It takes place 100 years after this.
Nothing wrong with that, but anyway.
My point is, now, we know this is where the timeline splits off, kind of like the way Zelda does. So, this leads into Mega Man Zero, but it's never quite explained in the end of this, because Zero's like dying. You think, okay, this is the end of Zero, it's over. And he's put into a capsule and resurrected and, brought back after the human resistance needs him 100 years from this point on.
Yes.
But there's no evidence to tie that to this. So, X6, even though Inafune had nothing to do with that, at least most story-wise, and the translation was like shit, they kind of put that into effect in the end of X6, when you get Zero's ending there. But he's talking. But this is the part that I can't stand. He was on death's doormat, talking about I hid myself away and repaired myself.
Oh,
the fuck you mean?
Well, here's the thing, and this is where my the script that I've been working on comes into play. Again, horribly translated. So
all right, be good, Alex.
So he actually doesn't know who repaired him, but it's safe to predict that Wily found a way to repair him. But apart from that, there's some more stuff that happens in between the series, because basically we've thought that Zero's ending in X6 happens at an indeterminate time later on in the series.
Yeah, because they never mentioned where it happens.
Yes. And then not only that, then we get into Elf Wars and all that stuff where the Sigma virus was finally eradicated. But unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is not explained in game. You have to look for supplementary material, which I'm going to share with you later.
Okay, now here's another thing I found weird. Now, this is again where I think X6 is kind of, I want to say, I'm trying to find a proper phrase. This is kind of time phrase heavy, kind of timeline is where the timeline really gets janky. Okay, he says, I hit myself and repaired myself. Okay, fine, whatever, I'm over that. But then he put himself in the capsule. His physician or whatever said, you're going to be put away for 100 years. That moment is what splits off into the Elf Wars.
Yes.
That goes into when he found the girl and the Mega Man Zero games. He gets a whole new body style and everything.
Oh, that's because the thing is they were using his they used his body to come up with the Mother Elf.
Right, I remember all that.
And then they transferred him into a brand new body.
Right.
And then that's when they got Dr. Wheels. Yes.
I love this. As long as I have the saber. That's a good one. Now, here's the thing that, another thing. Then, that's what splits the timeline. Because X7 makes it look like X6 didn't happen. Because the whole Zero putting himself away, basically telling, it's like, I'm going to put myself away for 100 years. That doesn't happen because X7 and X8 don't acknowledge that factor whatsoever.
Yeah, but as I just explained,
the ending in
X6 takes place much later in the timeline.
Yeah, we don't know
where. We just don't know exactly when.
But
and that's why we're still waiting for X9 to happen.
But here's my problem. Okay. Now, when you have the ending of X6, you said it's say this thing right here. It's an indeterminate amount of time.
Yes.
and we don't know where it's where it's going to be. Why put that there? Though? Why put it at the end of X6? Because putting it there makes it look like that X6 is supposed to be the ending. The true ending.
Well, I think that was the idea, but then, unfortunately, they just started bloody spitballing.
Yeah.
So it ends up being a colossal mess.
So we're not doing
not much. There's really not much else to say to that.
Now, we're not going to do X6 tonight or today because I don't want to overtax him. So we're just going to have a little fun.
Mega Man X.
And we're done with Mega Man X5. And I thank Jason Hanley for coming here. He's been a great help to me because I sure as hell wasn't doing that game. So we're going to do a little bonus at the end of this now. We're going to do a little bit of Super Mario Maker at the request of Jackie. She's, Celestial Samurai, to do some of the levels that I have uploaded. So we're going to see if he can handle my Mario Maker style.
Oh dear.
And I'm not sadistic. I don't care what anybody says. So this is a little bonus at the end of the Mega X Marathon. Those there. Play. Course bot. Oh, more comments. Yay, let's see. What have people been saying? Oh, my level, more people playing my levels. Awesome. I love it. Check it out. All right. Wow. 2.99% clear rate. Wow, that's hurtful. But they do like it because at least the comments said so. Let's see. My latest level. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Have at it.
Okay.
This is the latest level that I did, Luminous Obsidian. There are a couple of different pathways you can follow.
Okay. And I see we're using the new Super Mario Brothers physics.
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't have to do that.
Let's see where this pipe goes to. Yoshi.
Yes, indeed. Wow, I love how I just ate the hammer and looked down.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yep. You missed, but it's okay. It's like you now know Yoshi can eat hammers.
Oh yes, he has a flutter jump from the Yoshi's Island games.
Indeed.
Now coming here. And I can't see what
Yeah, that's the leap of faith. That's the leap of faith. I designed this child-friendly up to a certain degree. Now you have a choice here. You can either take Yoshi up there or you can go over vines. What's it gonna be? You got Hammer Brothers up there, so I'd say watch your step.
Beat it! Beat it!
Okay. Can't eat them! You didn't think I was gonna make this that easy, did you?
Actually, I wasn't expecting this to be easy at all. Oh, they actually climb up. Okay. Take your time.
A little Koopa Troop up there, like.
Oh, that's good to know. Just you can still do a spin jump. That means he should be able to do the wall jump too.
Yes.
Let's see where this pipe goes to.
Choose your direction. But once you pick one, there's no coming back from it.
Duly noted. Alright.
See, Yoshi's not gone. Yes, Yoshi can walk on spikes.
Oh, okay.
That's what the shoes are for.
I don't think he was able to do that before. That's why I hesitated. Beat it! Oh, they climb too. Well, of course they do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Beat it.
Oh, boy.
I got you. I don't think so.
You can hop on them, I think. I forgot, though. At least with the Yoshi. They can't be... He cannot be eaten
I
like that.
wouldn't think he could. He can still be instant. Okay.
Yoshi can bounce off those, as you can clearly see.
Yes, thankfully I remembered that from Super Mario 4. Of course, you can't eat those.
You weren't really trying to eat a thwomp, were you?
Well, yeah, I did try. Because it's like, well...
You better get a move on.
Because I don't really... Because there might be some new mechanics here that I'm not familiar with, as you saw.
Yes. See? Was that so hard?
No.
See? Proof positive that I do not make sadistic levels. I mean, exit. No, it's my own level, so you can't like the. Like, if you played it from your own, then you could give it a like.
Unfortunately, I don't have my own. So.
You'll get. I would suggest try it out. See what you can create. Now, these are all the levels I've uploaded. You can select. I'd say choose one more, and we'll end it there.
Let's try Super Mario Bros. 3.
Okay. Treasure Oasis. Remember the title, short and sweet, but
Don't get too greedy.
There's a reason I put that there.
Duly noted. Okay. We got the Angry Sun and the Karibo shoe. Ooh!
Oopsie. Oopsie doodles.
Oh.
Have fun with that one.
This'll be fun.
You did a kick with a shoe.
It happens. That's why I was being careful before. Beat it.
With the Karibo shoe, you can actually walk on spikes.
Right. I forgot that it insta kills everything though. Jeez.
That's fine if you want to do that, but I told you, don't get greedy.
No, I thought I needed to activate it.
This is why I say don't get greedy.
I wasn't being greedy though.
That has tricked a lot of people. I made every path duly difficult. It's like, which do you want to deal with? A bunch of bullet bills or a bunch of cannons? Either way, you got the Angry Sun on your back.
Yep, and that's the main thing that I'm concerned about.
Wonder why there's a pipe in the middle of there?
Yeah, that's why I pressed the. That's why I.
Well, you
pressed
can
the P
go
switch.
through it. You just have to hit the P switch to get there. Now. The Koopa was like, yeah, no. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I did not expect the Koopa to make you trip up. That was funny.
Huh. Were seesaws a thing? I don't think seesaws were a thing until now.
No, in Mario 3 they were, I believe. I think they were there. I don't remember, but... You see exactly where the pipe is, see exactly where the P switch is. It's up to you to decide, is it worth it?
Let's see where this pipe goes to.
Instant frog suit, though. I'd stay up if I were you, to be perfectly honest. Or you could wait until they turn back into coins and you can collect them there.
I'd rather not. I'm not really here for coins.
Well, the coins also direct you, so you might have to go that way.
Curses. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have listened to you then.
Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. I'm not sadistic, I'm just creative. Aw, look at that. But I made sure that the split second you hit this area, you get a frog suit. It's up to you whether or not to keep it. See, by taking this path, you get rewarded. See, I'm not a bad guy.
Oops. And down I go.
Yep, Jackie says, work on your timing.
Okay, we'll try taking another path. Ooh!
Good luck with that. Okay, I promise not to be sadistic in speech anymore. I will encourage you.
Wow. Oh!
The son was like, yeah, about that.
Pretty much.
Now, you can, like I said, you'll get the frog suit the minute you hit there, but...
No, you don't. Oh, dear. This is gonna be... Oh.
I saw what you tried to do there.
Whoa!
That was close.
Way too close.
Don't worry about that. Just go. Now here, see what you want to balance that so you can jump up. Right?
Oh.
That's what the seesaw's for. You can bounce on him. There you go. There you go. See?
Oh dear.
You want to stay on that side.
And here we go.
Watch out, spines.
Yep.
Take that ultimate spin leap of faith. Not spin, but speed leap of faith.
Oh.
So where the arrow was,
Mm-hmm.
if you have to dash jump off of that, like literally run fast and jump, you will make it.
Okay. Well,
It's
run
doable.
faster.
Yeah, it's doable. You can do it.
Duly noted. Oops.
It's all right. Not everybody gets to keep the shoe.
Yep. Although, being able to pop people with is so satisfying.
Just go. Just jump over that. There you go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Don't worry about them. There you go. There you go. Ha! There
Goodbye.
you go. See, you got rid of the sun. Now he's out of your way.
For good?
Yes. The suns don't come back.
Okay. So we're still going by Super Mario 3 mechanics here. Good.
Don't worry about that. Now you know where to...
Nope.
Make that run. Come on, come on. You got it, you got it, you got it. Boom, right on top. See?
All right.
My levels are not sadistic, I'm just creative, that's all.
It's clever, though.
And on that note, we're going to end it. I want to thank you guys for joining me and my special guest, Jason Hanley. He's been a real treat to help me play Mega Man X5 and a couple Mario Maker levels. This is giving me more inspiration to make other levels, so be on the lookout for those. In the meantime, remember that growing old is mandatory, but growing up is optional. Childhood into adulthood, brotherhood, and sisterhood. I love it all. I love you all. Peace.
Take care, everyone.